Nigeria may break up.
As it stands right now, Tinubu, they rule under borrowed time. Division might happen at any given time. I tell you, say before the year runs down, they go divide this country. And Biafra go. Many people no still believe am. Right now, or some news don't they open the secret, don't they expose the secrets where they go right now. Because before they cover and make people know hear am, but right now it's now being exposed. It's now, in fact, they no say Tinubu right now, no say fear they catch Tinubu. Tinubu no say if he no enter 2027. All these things where they do say that they campaign, that's why already spend money, they buy money. If you listen to the other news before where I post before this one, you go no say he don't buy, according to what they analyze, he don't pay so many bribe to so many people to make sure say in fact close. And US no they happy with his action towards the Christian. So in fact, as it stands right now, make everybody know say division might happen at any time. So share this video to everyone on every social media platform so that they go they alert of waiting what happen. Many people don't know this secret. Many people think say we still there in Nigeria, but division don already happen. Spiritual realm we don't already divided. When I tell you I say Biafra must come, and I think say at the joke. So I not go talk much. I go allow one to pay attention. Listen to this video from the starting to the end. The ending side is the most important. We be say you need to pay attention because now there we be say the main matter we be say they bring out about Tinubu don't expose. So share this video. Click the subscribe button for more update and don't forget to share this video to everyone. And the only one I feel take encourage support us. Thank you.
Nigeria may break up, U.S. envoy. Good evening and welcome to Political Lens. I am Chukwuma Okoro. We are broadcasting on Metro SL TV channel 264.
My pleasure being here.
Okay, good to have you on my show as always. Now let's run into it. The former United States diplomat has raised fresh concerns over Nigeria's worsening security crisis, warning that the country could face a violent breakup if the urgent steps are not taken. The warning was directed at President Bola Tinubu as killings continue in different parts of the country. Sam Brownback, that's the former U.S. ambassador at large for international religious freedom, gave the warning in a speech captured in a viral video. He said the situation has reached a critical stage and may spiral out of control if not addressed immediately. Brownback described Nigeria as a dangerous place for Christians, noting that the scale of violence has become alarming. He said the trend, if allowed to continue, could threaten the unity of the country. Breaking point, stop the killings now or face a split of the country, Brownback said. He stressed that the situation is no longer sustainable and may lead to serious consequences. Well, according to him, the country is gradually moving towards a point where unity may no longer hold. What kind of statement is this?
That is the direction this violence or this terrorism is heading, because it's no longer about Nigeria. It's about Christians now. When these terrorists are telling you that if you're a Christian, you must convert to Islam or you'll be paying for your freedom, is that not the direction this thing is heading to now? And then most of the killing and adoption is heavily against the Christians. So when you see all these things, do you need a suicide to tell you what is going to happen? Unfortunately, the Christians are not even rising up to challenge what is going on. Maybe that is why these guys have continued to do what they are doing. But I'm telling you, just like that man said, it may get to a point where the center can no longer hold. Maybe by that time, Tinubu will wake up. Yes, by that time he will wake up.
As an analyst, Mr. Gomo, this man, is he speaking from with the power of foresight or the element of hindsight? Is he looking at what has happened in the past to probably predict what might happen in the future? You recall what happened in South Sudan and in Yugoslavia.
Of course. I say it's a matter of time.
Okay, but do you think that will solve our problem?
It will.
How?
Yes.
How will it solve our problem?
No, these people that are violent prone, let them stay on their own.
But our diversity has always been...
This guy can move. They can relocate to the southern part of Nigeria where you have a majority of the Christians now. They can relocate for their own safety. What's the need in staying in a place where you are going to be annihilated? What's the need? They will relocate. Remember that Deborah Samuel? They have relocated to River State now. Is that not where that pastor rehabilitated them? They have relocated from Niger State. They went to Port Harcourt. So they have found a new home there.
Now,
so whenever these things are happening, Mr. Okoro, go and check. North Korea and South Korea, is that not why they split? Because they could not agree. Is that not true? So the international community should come to the aid of Nigeria now. The United Nations should do a referendum. Ask Christians in the north, do you want to remain here or do you want to relocate to the southern part where your safety will be guaranteed? These are issues now.
Do you think that the government, this Nigerian state, will do that?
What? They don't have any choice. If the world powers come into this matter, they don't have any choice. In fact, they can't even debate it. Seriously. Those days are gone when you say you're a sovereign state. No. When it gets to this level, to save the world another problem, they will step in. Yes, the world will have to step in now. So you imagine what will happen if there is a serious civil war now. Who will accommodate Nigeria? Well, no, they will think of all these things before they will say, look, since you people don't want to stay together, after all, the amalgamation said it, that after 100 years, if you people cannot stay, you can...
Do you think that this ambassador, this envoy, could be flying a kite, to feel the pulse of the people?
He's not only flying a kite, he's stating the obvious. Because when last did you hear this type of statement from any world power? When last? And American soldiers have been here. We don't know what they are doing. We don't know exactly what they are doing since they came here. Everything has been so quiet. And these guys have continued. And not only that, they don't even see the handwriting on the wall, Moses. Okoro. They have warned them severally on my show. They should be very careful. Seriously, right. Because if this is to happen now, whom are they going to fight? Is it the world power that have moved in or the Christians? I have told them that they may wake up one morning and discover that there is no Christian or no Nigeria to Islamize or to impose their religion upon. They may wake up and it will happen. What will they do? No, what will they do? Who will they fight? Because the civil war was against the Biafrans and the federal government. But in this case now, if what they are doing continue and Christians say no, we don't want again, who will then fight? Will they fight the entire Nigeria? The answer is capital no. That's the more reason why they should go and put on their thinking cap.
Okay, all right. Mr. Akomo, there's a video, that's gone viral, on social media. You remember, and I think Reverend Ezekiel Dacho.
Dacho, yes.
The man that has been at the forefront of this.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
There's a video out there where he admitted to and made confession, asking for forgiveness, that he was part of a robbery gang in the 1980s, that struck and, robbed a bank in Jos, Plateau State. What do you think?
What is... the man is confessing. If didn't God say that, okay, so no matter how sinful you are.
Okay, so do you think that the authorities will take him in?
Why would they take him?
It's a criminal case.
No.
No.
As long as he confess, and there is no formal charge against him, you cannot hold him for which bank? Did any bank complain of anything?
Okay.
There's no.
Okay, so apparently you're saying that if someone that stole in the past probably came out and said, well, I was part of the gang that stole in a particular bank in Ofa, that the police will not take him in and investigate and prosecute him.
Mention anybody in that National Assembly that does not have...
No, barrister, no. It's not about mentioning. You are a lawyer, I'm asking you. Somebody stole 40 years ago and came out to say, well, I'm sorry, I was part of the gang, that robbed that bank. Do you think that the police will not take him in for questioning?
They will not take him in.
Okay, police will not take him in.
Because when you want to charge a person for criminal acts, there must be a complainant.
A complainant.
Okay. So when you now charge him, how will you charge him for? The bank did not come to tell you that somebody robbed and all that.
Okay.
So
at that point, the bank might have made an entry in the police and it was probably investigated and they couldn't find, the police couldn't arrest the people. Now somebody involved in that robbery has come out to say, I was part of it. Do you think that the police will simply let him go?
Do you think that the bank exists? That's even because this recolonization of banks that some big banks swallowed the small banks.
As in the 80s, all the banks there, First Bank, Union Bank, UBA are still here now.
How many of them?
UBA, First Bank, Union Bank, Wema Bank is still there.
So
just in case, it could be one of those banks.
The man mentioned the bank.
Exactly the point. So don't you think that the police will invite him and say, man, which bank did you?
They will be chasing shadows.
Okay, they will be chasing shadows.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll ask him to come and hire you as his lawyer. Now, let's come back to main politics. The All Progressives Congress, APC, held zonal congresses across the 6 geopolitical zones within the week, and largely without disruption, re-electing leaders and signaling strong internal unity ahead of the 2027 elections. A major highlight was the North Central Zone's formal adoption of Bola Tinubu as its presidential candidate, with key stakeholders expressing confidence in the region's ability to deliver significant votes. Across zones, in fact, as a matter of fact, all the 6 political zones endorsed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the 2027 presidential election. Barrister, APC has always had, this strong cohesion, even when people say it lacks internal democracy. That cohesion hasn't changed over time. What could be the tonic for this great bonding?
Look, it is a small screen of what is to come. There will be internal combustion of APC in due time. Let this primary be over. You will now see the level of disagreement in APC. Let this primary, where they will now adopt Tinubu as their sole consensus candidate, and then all the governors, all the House of Rep, all the Senate, that is when we will now know whether truly there is cohesion in APC.
Okay.
But as at now, this one is just make-believe,
Make-believe. When they held their state and local government congresses, there were bass-boos. In our local palace, there were bass-boos here and there. And at the end of the day, the whole thing fizzled out. So don't you think it will happen after their convention?
It is piece of the graveyard.
Okay. From piece of the graveyard to another piece of the graveyard. Now.
It's the piece of the graveyard because up to today, the cases in Lagos have not been settled. I hope you know that.
There have always been cases in Lagos. At the end of the day, the president normally has his way.
There will be more.
Okay.
That is after the Congress. That's what everybody is waiting for.
Now, talking about the piece of the graveyard, an APC aspirant, for the position of the National Vice Chairman, South, talking about Fubara Dagogo, took legal action to stop the party's national convention scheduled for Saturday, March 27th.
Of course.
He filed a case at the Federal High Court claiming he was unfairly denied nomination and expression of interest form for the position of National Vice Chairman, South, despite meeting all requirements and paying all the required fee. He also requested for a court injunction, to stop the South Zonal Congress, and insisted the case is about protecting fairness and the party's integrity, not just his own personal ambition.
Good.
Well, he couldn't stop the South Congress because Giadom was returned as National Vice Chairman, the very position that he sought. Is this liberal consensus or force acceptance?
Did he withdraw the case in court?
No, he didn't.
So, let's hear what the court will say. Okay. And that's why I told you that there is implosion coming. Let me see whether the court will say he has no case. Abi? That returned man, he may, in fact, maybe, I don't think I will be wrong, because the court, they will be looking at the cases on merit. What this man said, is it on merit or not? How can you deny him form?
After paying 5.1 million naira.
Can you imagine all the conditions? And he's not the only one. Remember, some people are grumbling that forms are being hidden from them.
Yes. And as a matter of fact, people that even moved from their parties to the APC, and they were promised tickets, and now they are being told, sorry, we can't get the ticket and all of that. So what does that portend for the APC?
The problem. When somebody told me that Tinubu has been having sleepless nights over his account, I said, no, it's not sleepless night over his account. It is sleepless night over what is going to happen to APC. Seriously. Because he's thinking of how to navigate all these problems they created for themselves. I said it.
No, but we also hear that the president is a deal maker to the extent that he's able to appease all parties concerned, all interests.
Some people may not be interested in settlement with
like this man now that spent 5.1 million naira. If they call him and give him my friend, take 200 million. Stop it. Don't you think he will?
The money will not give him the status and the name he's looking for.
Okay, his status is looking for.
Well, of course. He will make that money 10 times over if he becomes what he wants to become.
So he'll go for it.
He'll go for it. Like every other person. Every other person. I said they are going to see cases. members of APC, they will flood the court with cases if the forms are not given to them as agreed or as required.
Okay, now you see the catch here. The catch here is that because there's a law now that says
you cannot leave.
At this point you cannot leave. Those people will be forced to stay back.
Yes, and cause problem. Yes, and fight
and work for APC or cause problem.
The cause problem. Yes.
No, but because if APC wins, they will still be part of the dining table.
No, wins what? Win without me.
No, win with you.
Win without me because I have not been allowed to exercise my rights. How can they win by nominating, appointing people instead of throwing it open for democratic process to follow? How can you be happy? No, tell me that they appointed somebody instead of making it open so that they can go and test their strength.
You know how our politicians, I raised this issue with someone on the morning show. You know how our politicians behave. I mean, as a matter of fact, we hear that some of them consider it as an investment. So if you invest 5 million naira and reap like 500 million, wouldn't you be better off? Because in the first place, he wasn't even sure whether he was going to win the election.
At least I have tried. It will add to my CV.
You're not speaking like a politician. I'm speaking like a lawyer.
No, hold on. At least it will add to my CV.
Okay.
Do you know how they feel so big when they say former presidential candidate of this is
okay? If they call him and say, okay, young man, it's okay. We'll now make you part of the NDDC board. Don't you think that he wouldn't take that?
No. If you know that he has a better option by
how many of them have better options?
That's what I'm telling you. I said former that name it rings a bell. When you go it was a presidential candidate. It was a governorship candidate.
Mr. Agomo, talking about, according to you, someone told you that the president is having sleepless night. I don't know where he got that from. Now, the president reportedly, because he stayed awake with governors up until 2 a.m. discussing insecurity. That was not sleepless night. He was working.
Yes, in the night, Abi?
Up until 2 a.m. with the governors discussing insecurity.
Good.
That's not sleepless night.
Are you serious?
Sleepless night is when you lie on your bed and you toss from one side of the bed to the other.
No, the man made it clear that he was supposed to be sleeping at that time.
Yeah, but no, it's usual for them. They always stay late into the night discussing. Holding meetings, to see that you and I, our lives are better.
No. When you deny yourself to sleep by working in the night
for the good of your people.
when did it start? When did Tinubu start working in your
Mr. Agomo, let me ask you now. President Bola Tinubu has reportedly mobilized top APC leaders to prevent former Kano Deputy Governor Nasiru Yusuf Gawuna from defecting to the African Democratic Congress, ADC, aligning with Rabi Okokwanso, a move that could strengthen opposition against Governor Abba Yusuf ahead of 2027.
Of course.
Now, Gawuna's reported absence and inaccessibility have heightened tensions within the APC, which is considering incentives to return him amid fears his defection could weaken the party's influence.
Of course. He knows that with Kwakwanso and the deputy governor in ADC, he has lost Kano, even though the governor is in APC. Can't you see the joker here? With that deputy and Kwakwanso, APC have lost Kano already. So why would he go and beg him? He knows what he's doing. He knows. The governor is a featherweight in Kano. The governor is a featherweight. And so Tinubu knows that with the Kwakwanso and the deputy governor of Kano, it will be difficult for him to win Kano. Very difficult. That's the truth. Even with the governor, he cannot make
and if he doesn't win Kano,
he has lost the north.
If he wins Borno, I mean, his vice.
I said it's not possible with a Turaki, with an article there. What will he do?
Article what?
With an article in the south, in the northeast.
Article is in the north. Almost all the non-state governors are in the APC. Why didn't they join him to the APC?
It doesn't matter. It is the people.
Okay.
It is the people that matter. Atiku is the biggest employer of labor in the entire northeast. Yes, he's the biggest employer of labor. He can mobilize that in his favor. He's the biggest employer of labor in the entire northeast.
All right, then, Mr. Gomo, can we have your concluding thoughts?
My concluding thought is that, please, Tinubu and APC should be very careful. Mr. Okoro, our problem has always started from the southwest here, and it's through politics. I don't like the kind of politics some people in the southwest play. They have never allowed the free and fair election. Every time they want to do this, it is always violence, do or die. If they are not using talks, they are using agbero, they are using all sorts of things. Can't they do this in a simple manner? I mean, is it a cause? Every time our problem has always emanated from the southwest. Now look at it.
Is that what you think? We are out of time, but from your position now, I mean, in 20, what was it in 2011? In 2011, we have Babus and Monkeys. It wasn't in the southwest; it was in the north.
No. It was when what is it called? Buhari wanted to contest against Jonathan. It was just
but it wasn't in the southwest. Scores of people were killed in the north.
Oh no, this one, compare that to what is going on today, Mr. Okoro.
What is going on?
How many people has been killed under Tinubu's administration?
Okay, but not related.
Well, the truth of everything is that Biafra is going. No two ways about it. It's already predestined. God already knows, say, time shall come where we say Biafra go. So it's not going to be an easy thing. A lot of battle will just they go. If you check all the whole countries, we don't divide. You go see, say, a lot of battle. They fought too many battles before they go their own. Because some governments go just want all those small benefits where they benefit. Like Nigeria now, they no go want all these benefits where they benefit for Biafra just go like that. So they go just they fight against all those things. But I know say there will be a time where we say they go just tire for everything and the division will take place. So I go want make una share on our own thoughts. Wetin una think about wetin dey go on, and wetin una think about wetin this man talk on Tinubu case. Share your opinion at the comment section. Don't forget to click the subscribe button for more updates. A lot is about to happen. So share this video and click the subscribe button. We're going to give you update on every single thing where they go on for our country, Nigeria. But wetin I really know be say Biafra must come, and Biafra is a must. It is a destiny that God already tell us say we must achieve, because nobody will go there for this country we go there happy with wetin they go on. If you dey happy, me I no dey happy, because the kind of mineral resources we get for this country is good enough for us not to be suffering. Many people wey dey suffer right now, they know supposed to suffer. So kind things where they happen for if you go outside country, you go see say now their country they provide for all those things. But right now, if you see youth where they under 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, they think of how they go take, they eat, talk more of to even they successful. But for outside country, they don't provide everything for them. But this place now you go suffer, think on how to eat, think on how to. So it's a shameful thing. So anybody with the price saying for this country, now you know. I'm not going to talk much. Share this video and share your own thoughts. What do you think about the movement and about the division? Drop your thoughts at the comment section. Write freedom for Mazen and the Cal and freedom for the people of Biafra. Click the subscribe button for more updates.